So Hidori and Ashimaru are our antagonists for this episode. What's going on, all you Boruto fans? Unpredictable 60 here, bringing you guys the next review for episode 41 of Boruto. And I have to say, this was another good episode for the simple fact that there was a lot of good fighting going on. Now, they could have lasted longer, yes, but I mean, this was overall good in my opinion. I did enjoy seeing Konohamaru activate the Rasengan. It's not really something he activated, but it was just more of a technique that he used. This is probably like the second time we've seen the Konohamaru actually use the Rasengan. And you know, it's kind of hard to say if it was like any type of giant Rasengan or just a really high caliber power version. I don't even know how to word that, but a really high caliber version of the regular Rasengan. And I mean, that really did a lot of damage. And I would like to say that he is more likely to have possessed something like this type of jutsu, just for the simple fact that, you know, he was practicing it for so long and he was trying his best to get it to be like top-notch jutsu. And of course, we've seen in this episode, we've seen just how powerful that jutsu is for him. And of course, that's nothing wrong with that. It's actually really cool that he was able to use it to that degree. And of course, we got to see Boruto, Mitsuki, and none other than Sarada team up and actually get some good work in there. Sorry, I had to burp, excuse me. But anyways, yeah, we got to see a lot of good teamwork going on throughout this episode, and we actually got to see a good bit of these new, well, I wouldn't call them new characters because they're probably just enemy of the, they're just really bandits for this episode. I mean, they're already gone and dealt with. So I mean, they were very interesting to get to witness. I mean, we thought that Ashimaru was going to do a lot more than he did. He really was just more of all talk and really just a heavy hitter, to be honest. I mean, we got to see in episode 40 that he was just someone that looked intimidating, but really there wasn't much to. Now, I mean, that doesn't need to say that, you know, he's a pushover. He was something not to be taken seriously, but it was just someone you really had to just kind of be careful around and just kind of watch in general, just to make sure he wouldn't get the better of you. Because if you made the one wrong move, he would take advantage and kill you without a shadow of a doubt. And of course, I mean, the only death was that one guy. I don't remember his name, Lori, I believe. I mean, he was just kind of, sort of, I'd say, insignificant as a character, just because of the simple fact that he was just kind of a, you know, just a, I guess, a midpoint source, like a scapegoat kind of. Like, he just kind of worked for both sides in a way, if you want to go ahead and put it that way. But I mean, he really was more of an assassin type person, so he really wasn't anyone too important. Because I mean, if they killed him off like that, I mean, I don't really consider it to be someone important. But I mean, overall, this episode to me was good. Like I said, the fighting was pretty awesome. We got to see some epic slow motion stuff that was pretty cool to see, and we got to see that Boruto actually does know how to cooperate and use teamwork. He's finally starting to learn more about how to work as a team instead of just by himself solo, trying to be like Naruto. So we got to witness that Boruto was actually, you know, the reason for his soloist actions are because of him wanting to be more like his dad. He knows that Naruto can handle his own, and Boruto wants to be just like Naruto, but doesn't want to admit that to anybody. So we finally got to realize this episode as to why Boruto acts on his own. Some people probably already knew that. I'm not saying that you people just now found out as well as I did, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below as to what you thought of this episode, because I thought it was very good, very interesting, and of course, like I always say, it's always interesting. But if you guys would like to go ahead and subscribe for this episode, or subscribe because you're a Boruto fan, go ahead and do that. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below in the comment section. And of course, make sure that you guys also stay tuned for more Boruto video and more Boruto content, because there will be a lot more coming your way. But until next time, guys, if you guys would like to go the extra mile and like and share this video, that's always welcomed. But until next time, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is signing off.